So, I just happened to look at your phone there.
Okay.
Your text message is the biggest text I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. The text
Are you
size,
okay?
I'm good. I have readers now, so this is what happens when you're old.
Oh, you mean he scaled it up?
It's
Yeah, that's what
zoomed
my
in.
dad's looks like.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
So I guess where we naturally start talking is
Font size is 36.
this adventure of starting this, finding the chords for the podcast, or do you want to talk about cars? Which one do you want to talk about?
I don't need to talk about chords anymore.
All
How
that
about
matters
cords
is
in cars? How about a wire harness for the car downstairs right there?
No, I refuse to talk about that
No,
too because
that's all right. Dead
that's
subject from the start.
a
For
sore,
later.
That's a sore subject.
That's a for later.
The Trans Am doesn't need to be talked about. We'll leave that.
I wanna
that's
know.
a sore subject.
What did you guys do to the perfectly running Trans Am?
Well, you're gonna get multiple stories.
No, there's only one story.
No, there's multiple
No,
stories.
there's only one story.
Okay, well then, was the car running and driving?
Yes.
When you started the wiring harness, was it a simple start?
Was it simple task? You mean?
No,
Just-
like was it okay?
What do you mean? Do you mean was it working when we took it apart?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Did it used to do fantastic burnouts?
it still does.
Yeah.
That is still a thing. It just the gauge won't tell you that you're doing a burnout.
But right now
But I
you
never
can't
did that
sit
either.
in it to do the burnout.
No, that has nothing to do with electronics.
Standing
Gary
Trans
took the
Am
seats
burnout.
out. Okay, let's be clear about that.
No, so it was supposed to be a wire for wire sort of situation,
It was.
and then once you
Yeah.
did the wire for wire, what happened?
The old wires that I left in there shorted.
But the old wires, did they work?
The old wires, no, they're on the floor right now. They don't do anything.
Oh, I think.
I mean, it did work. I seen it do burnouts.
yeah.
It still does that.
And
That hasn't been taken away.
I think it like beat your Jag last week in a race.
No, it didn't do
It
that.
smoked
Oh,
them.
man.
It smoked them.
That all right? First of all, that wasn't.
Is
last
that why 2 weeks ago?
And
3 weeks?
it didn't. It
Is
didn't.
that why you tore it
Oh,
apart?
it's sabotage.
Sabotage.
That's the rest of the story.
Right.
now,
Yeah.
now I have to put it back together, so I can prove to you once again that the Jag is faster.
It's not a thing. But
It is.
I think we need to see whose Jag is faster.
What are you talking about?
We have 3 Jaguars in the room.
No, we don't.
We have a 4-door.
Oh, mine beats his.
Mine?
Yeah,
Mine's a pickup truck.
exactly.
Does yours beat mine?
You mean the one that's below us?
Yes.
Absolutely. You're too afraid to drive that one. Of course it wins. It wins just because mine turns on and drives out the parking lot.
So does mine.
Yours does not. I've not seen it move out of the parking lot in like 2 years.
I think it
no
needs to
lies.
be
It
burnouts.
just went outside a month ago.
That outside where?
Outside here.
No,
you were
that's-
in it. You drove it.
I've never driven that
This is
car.
bullshit.
I've never driven that car.
You pulled it out of here.
Where?
It
To
did
the park-
have
to-
smoke. It
You
did have
pulled it
smoke
out
at that
Into
point.
what? Into what?
The parking lot.
And then what?
Pulled it back in.
So it never left the parking lot, which is what I said it hasn't done in 2 years.
We need to replay this because I think you said it has been running and driving in 2 years.
No, I said it hasn't been outside of the parking lot in 2 years.
We have facts now. We can replay it.
We
It could be
can't.
fact checked. This can now be fact checked.
Yeah.
Insert replay here.
But you think you'll beat his?
Yeah, I mean his is a big sedan, probably weighs 500 pounds to 1,000 more, and it doesn't have a supercharger.
Yeah, but it's got a better engine. Transmission.
No, I don't know.
I have a sport mode. I've never used it.
How many?
I
how many
have sport
gears?
mode.
How many gears does yours have? 5-speed?
6-speed.
What's yours?
6-speed.
Oh,
Probably the same transmission.
It probably is, yeah. Ford 6-speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is a 11.
Mine's a 12. Yeah. Mine's a Coyote with
No,
a 6-speed.
it's not a Coyote.
It's not?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why do
What
you
is
say
it
it's
then?
not a Coyote?
I'm pretty sure it's not. So yours makes 385. Mine makes 420 right off the rip.
Yeah,
I'm
but
already
mine's
doing more.
Just cooler.
No,
I have the
my
sport mode.
my radio. When I click audio, it goes to the audio menu.
Mine gets there.
Yours gets there in the same amount of time that it takes to get to the quarter mile.
We'll run them.
Yeah, okay.
But that's just, I mean, that's the British way, though.
That's
You ta-
right.
You take your time.
Your car weighs
be patient.
4,200
Yeah.
pounds.
It's about the experience.
Yeah.
That's it. 4,200.
Yeah, it's less than a Challenger, or a new Charger Challenger. Yeah.
So if he races you without the doors on, he might win.
They're big doors.
Yeah. There's a lot of weight.
Pretty light.
Mine,
doors,
so mine weighs 3,900 on the high on the most. That's probably
No hood,
39
no
for the
trunk.
convertible, right?
Wait, 39 to 4,200?
No, 3,900 is the maximum for mine. His was 4,200 for maximum for his.
So 200 pounds.
Assuming
300?
Mine's got a
How
sport
much?
mode.
How much does mine weigh?
Who knows?
no one cares about yours. Mine makes 420 and yours makes 380.
Gary's is 1,900 pounds.
We'll run them.
We'll run them and I'll win. You think you
This
can
should
beat the
be a
Trans Am?
three-way.
That's the real question.
Yeah.
Jag race, I feel like.
Trans Am might never move again.
Yeah, that's true. So
That's-
I guess
what's the weight on
every
yours, Gary?
no, it moves
mine's
right now.
heavy. Mine's 4,000.
It moves right now.
His is 42.
No, yours
you're
is
lighter than
4,000
him.
pounds with the V12 in it.
No, that's true.
You have an LT in it now with an aluminum block. It's probably dropped 500 pounds in weight.
You might be the lightest out of all of them.
Yeah, yours probably weighs nothing now. What year is that car? 1987
Maybe an 88.
XJS
Mid to late 80s.
V12 engine weight.
Well, we don't. Well, you'd want to look at probably the V.
750 pounds for the engine.
Oh.
How much for a small block Chevy?
650.
Yeah, right.
Aluminum heads.
389
Oh.
That's a couple hundo.
on the light end. 600 on the heavy end.
Okay.
Oh,
It's got aluminum heads, so we're
Yeah.
we're probably
We're on the medium.
And then
even conservatively a couple
Medium
hundred
and
pounds.
max.
Aluminum heads and everything. Aluminum 435. I'm pretty sure that one has aluminum heads.
and I have about 350 horse.
All right. Maybe.
You have about that, maybe that much if you have maximum oil pressure.
I have maximum. My gauge goes all the way up.
All the way up.
Wait, Mark, is
Like,
yours
my
convertible?
gauge doesn't read a higher number.
All right, so here's the other thing, though. We got to race top. I mean, he's got top up, no option, but you guys have to race top down.
I wouldn't drive it any other way.
Yeah. Why? What are you talking about?
I'm just making sure that that's part of the challenge.
Does he? Can he open his moonroof?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
I have
windows
two
open.
moonroofs.
Open them both.
Yeah.
They both don't open.
Both.
One opens,
It's-
one's just for show.
Yeah,
One's just a
for
moon.
looksies.
I can open the screen.
Oh, okay. One's just a moon.
So it actually is going to be a lot closer than we think. I mean, if you're talking, you guys are all within 300 pounds, and you're within
50 horsepower.
385,
420. Unknown.
A lot.
Close to
Also
400.
lighter, much lighter.
No.
You've dumped a 12-cylinder for a small block Chevy, which is potentially 200 or 300 pounds lighter. I feel like this could get interesting.
200 or 300 pounds lighter than where it was, which was over 4,000.
Put
So
them right in
me,
the
me,
window.
our two Jags weigh the same, and mine makes 420.
Mine's red
Also, it's
Color
red.
comes
with a
to
gold
play.
stripe.
My convertible top looks good when it's up.
Whoever puts it up. Don't ever put it up.
Yeah.
Put it up.
Never put it up.
Yeah, Gary
Mine's
can't
never been up.
because it's ugly as sin.
No. It's the British flag.
It is not the British flag.
Oh,
It's the
man,
British
that would be
flag.
No, you
amazing.
wish it was. It would be much
I
better
wish
if
it
it
was
was
the
a British flag.
Close.
What's this other Jag that you bought?
I didn't buy it.
Who bought it?
I don't own it.
What are you talking about?
A Jaguar XJR.
Okay.
Oh, 400. Yeah, my other Jag will beat your Jags.
No.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That one's got the older engine from mine,
Supercharged
and it's older.
and 400 horse.
Might be soon to be
It's
my Jag.
390 horse.
Could be up for sale.
It's 390 horse.
Yeah, I just said maybe I'm getting a Jag.
All
How
of
many-
these.
how
By
many
the way, on
horsepower
this,
does
on
that?
all these episodes, all these cars are soon to be for sale, just for reference.
This Jag we're talking about is actually
It
at
is
auction
for
right
sale
now.
right now.
Thursday.
2004. Yeah. That thing-
Four. This is right up my alley.
This thing,
What was it?
0 to 60 me.
What is it?
XJR, yeah. 0 to 60 me.
What's your guess? I'm saying
12.4 seconds.
Okay, it makes
5.7.
390 horsepower, so it might beat his.
I have
No.
sport mode.
No. What do you think?
It was.
Bryn?
That is the world's
Quarter
fastest
mile?
No,
4-door
0 to
sedan
60.
Oh, 0 to 60.
in 2004.
That's a blatant lie.
That can't be true.
Weighs 4,000 pounds.
It's the
7
fastest
seconds?
sedan made.
Let's see. Hold on.
That's
What is it?
the
2004
stupidest thing
Jaguar
I've ever heard.
XJR.
Not an M5 or
What?
this guy's
hold
so
on.
right. He's just
0 to
throwing
60.
shit out there. He's so full of shit.
Sedan in 2000.
5 seconds. 4.75 seconds. All right, you were up there.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
plus 0.7.
Ooh.
So 5. Yeah, I should have said 5 seconds. Damn, okay. Yeah.
I'm sure it's
What's a
not
quarter
even on
mile?
the list of
not even-
fastest sedans.
It's saying, well, it's saying XJ8, so I'm
Solid-
thinking that is
solid
what
14
mine's an
second, quarter mile.
XJR.
XJ8 is just the V8 version of your car without the supercharger.
Yes. So
Oops.
I don't know. It's not telling me.
13.2.
13.2 in the quarter mile at 107.
Which one?
Yours.
A Jaguar?
The XJR.
See what 13.2.
13.2, baby.
What is yours?
That's what he's saying.
No. I'm saying his is 13.
Oh, yours
Oh,
no,
all
right.
right.
Yours, so we got to find out what
Mine's
his
so
is. The
slow that
04.
I'm selling it, and you have
No,
you're
hold
driving
on. So
yours.
let's find out what his. What's
No,
your 2010?
mine's gonna be a 13.0. Mine's a 2007.
2007.
Don't look mine
Oh, this
up.
is going to be interesting.
X.
What is his? An XK?
XKR.
Oh, his is an XKR.
Quarter mile.
Quarter mile. Let's see. I mean, I'm just quickly Googling, so.
13.0.
0.2 seconds difference?
What's top
Fast-
speed at
faster,
what?
baby.
At what?
Oh,
109.
They're so close.
2 miles an hour.
Looks like I'm
I
faster,
mean,
baby.
this
ain't
this comes
faster.
down to the
That comes
driver.
down. That comes down. To,
Yeah.
that comes down to
well,
tires.
then we
that
know
comes
I
down to
win.
age of tires at that point. Like
I
where?
mean, this is at the tree. You're deciding.
We know
this
I
at
win
the
then.
Tree.
I win.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
what type of trans fluid you're running?
Easy.
Like that. This is gonna.
so-
Easy.
Wow. I can't believe they're that close.
The
Do you have
drive-
a Do you have a K&N filter in it? Like it's gonna that 1 horsepower might change things.
Or who's overheats first?
That's
Who's,
all.
Okay.
who's got the proper amount of
Didn't
coolant?
yours have an issue already?
Doesn't yours?
No.
Okay, man.
Does yours smell like coolant?
What the heck?
That's every Jaguar. That's just part of it.
Well, then mine doesn't have.
It's
a
like saying-
mine doesn't have a
What
problem
yours
either.
That's like asking,
Mark,
does
what
every
year's yours?
BMW smell like crayons?
12.
Yes.
Let's look up.
Does
But,
every-
but didn't yours already have a leak that was visible on the ground?
XJL.
No, it does not.
XJ.
0%.
No problems. You'd have to
XJL
replace anything in the
quarter
engine.
mile.
bay.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. I thought there was something. But
Nope,
maybe not.
nothing.
Watch, he's like 120.
Well, then I don't think
12.7.
I don't think either of ours would overheat.
14 something.
How slow?
Yeah, how fast is his?
Does it say here? Or does it give me the quarter mile?
I mean, the moral of the
15.2, 94.
Wait, no, it would.
No, that
you have
can't
the-
be right.
No,
For your car?
That's
No.
the XJ.
The XJL?
2012 XJ.
XJ
Oh, that's extra. Hold on.
Is
V8.
yours supercharged?
No,
No.
just the V8.
Just the V8. I think it's this other one. Yeah.
I mean, moral of the story is that Jaguars are fast. How about that?
This. Let's see what this
There you
The
says.
go.
fastest car.
Does that say 12.4?
In the supercharged model.
Oh, which is probably what?
I knew it wasn't 12.4.
Yeah, I know that makes 470 horsepower. That's the engine that's the refresh.
The only
engine.
one that magazines cared to drive.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happening here. So this says that's his car.
What?
That's the XJ.
Why do
not
you
the
say
L.
mine's not a Coyote?
XJL.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, because we all
Is it,
assume
is it
that.
Coyote direct injected?
Okay. So
0 to
maybe close
60.
enough.
I don't know.
I think it's
This is Jaguar 5.
Jaguar
there
definitely
you go.
messed with
oh,
it.
that's a super.
Yeah, yours is.
But it's a
Yours is the opposite of what a Coyote is, but it's the same block.
they only have one.
No, the Jaguar 5.0 V8 is not the same as the Ford Coyote 5.0 V8. While both are 5.0 liter V8 engines, they are different designs developed independently by each manufacturer.
Except mine takes a
The
Fomoco
Jaguar-
oil filter.
Uh-oh.
It takes Fomoco antifreeze.
That doesn't mean anything. Those things are interchangeable.
I mean, they are, but
Mine. It's like
So
saying
is
that's
it-
like saying mine takes a Fram oil filter.
yeah, but yours is also a Ford
Dang.
4.6 or some
it's
shit.
got no. It's a 4.2, and that's a Jaguar engine also.
Oh, that's not a Ford.
Not exactly.
Mine's a Ford.
Theirs is not a Ford. Mine says Fomoco all over it though.
Mine's got the Ford transmission, the 6-speed.
I don't think that's true either.
Mine has all Chevy parts.
That's why it's
Oh, my other one. My Jaguar. My Jaguar that's faster than both of yours. Both of my Jags are faster than both of yours.
well, that might be true.
Wow. Yeah, that is something.
So I guess
There's something to it.
what car do you actually think that you're going to get at GAA?
There you go.
That's Nunya.
Oh,
He's keeping it to himself.
you do
should
really
get one of
To
these.
himself.
Yeah.
I would not.
you
Why?
realize that
There's one
I'm
available.
going to bid on whatever you're bidding on. right?
Exactly.
But I'm going to be there, so I'm going to know what you're bidding on.
No, that's not necessarily true.
So how am I not? I'm going to be sitting there looking at you guys, bidding against you guys
There's
to make
a-
sure that you don't get a good deal.
There's a swarm of people there. Like it could be. I mean, I'm not
so
part
we're
of
just
this,
going to
but
spread out?
Yeah.
you think that's not going to happen when you're threatening to bid up the price of the two people that are trying to buy
This
on the
is just
cheaper
gonna be
end of
great.
things?
I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring more
Just a
people
camera
to
just for
watch
this.
you.
This is great. Oh man.
I mean, yeah, I'm totally going to tell you. But.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my best to avoid you.
I think someone has
Avoid everybody.
online bids that are auto set up for a max payment that they're just bidding without anyone else knowing.
I think
Brilliant,
I can.
Bryn.
I
That's
can actually
brilliant.
guarantee that is already a thing.
Yeah, 100%. So
we could do an
I have
online
insider.
fight.
there's
I have
things in the
insider- I have
background.
insider information.
I think I just dropped everyone's bomb and they didn't know, but
I hope that you guys. I will dump a car on any of you guys.
I will as
I'm
well.
cool with that. You will, but Matt will. He won't like it.
who knows someone didn't private sale a car to the auction that no one knows is there
That's true too.
and you're going to bid on it.
We know they're his cars because they're in his
Yeah, he took a
warehouse.
But there
fucking
might be
picture.
more.
Yeah.
Ray, for those that
Could
don't
be
know,
other warehouses.
Well, what does that have to do with anything? I just if it's good, I'll buy it.
Okay, that's fair.
None of them
But
are going to
do
make
you
it
have
home.
something in mind? I know it's none yet, but like, if you had a choice,
There's not enough
Like
yet.
a Jeep.
I would buy yours,
Okay.
the black Camaro.
oh wow. Okay.
I mean, that's the only thing that's worthwhile. But I know that I don't.
Because it's one of 300.
It's, whatever it is,
one of something.
it's a chick car, kinda convertible Camaro,
Manual.
It is manual.
305.
Manual.
Okay, 305.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's got a rebuilt title.
Got a rebuilt title.
Oh man, it does not.
does not.
But I don't think I wouldn't go for that. I
Why?
don't think. We'll see. That's like, but there's not enough cars there yet. There's a Dodge truck in there, like a D200 or something.
What, did you see the Volkswagen thing?
I did. Have you ever
Did you see
driven?
the FJ?
Have you ever driven a
There's
Volkswagen
like a
Beetle
nice
anywhere?
Suzuki Samurai.
No.
That would be a keeper.
Yeah.
You don't want to drive it 12 hours home.
But it's the thing.
It's the same as a Beetle.
Yeah, it would overheat halfway.
Right. For those that don't
I
know,
think they're
All
Right.
going to overheat within
Halfway.
within the
first hour.
maybe
Who
maybe
made the
Mark
transmissions for the?
could you
for
take a
Ford in
second to
2012?
explain what this little
What's a
auction
what's a
deal
six,
is?
What's a six?
What are
speed
we
in
even
2012?
doing? I feel like if no one knows what that is, what are we debating in the first place?
So, how many people are in on this? It's 5?
5.
We have 5 people going to GAA.
Yep. In July.
You have to buy a car and drive it home.
One way plane tickets.
One-way plane tickets. If you don't buy a car, there's other rules here.
Yes.
2,000 and older,
2,000 or older, unless agreed upon by the group.
unless agreed upon. If you don't buy a car, we threw a crazy number, $5,000.
You have to put $5,000 in the pot that the other guys get to split.
I'm right again,
You
Mark.
basically have to drive it home. You are not right.
I'm right.
You have to drive it home and buy a car at auction in North Carolina, drive it to Detroit
Yes.
or Cleveland.
Or Cleveland for some of us.
Yeah.
That might be a make or
That
break
might-
moment.
That's
could-
3
might
less
be more-
hours for me.
There might be multiple cars in Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't expect
Cleveland could be the end for everyone.
I don't expect all the cars to make it. For
So
sure.
this is Mark's brainchild. For some reason, the rest of us have decided to go along with it.
Except for me.
Except for
I am
Brent.
not in this.
Oh,
And Esteban?
and Esteban just won't join.
No, he's going. He's going.
going.
But not,
He's
Why?
gonna be
But
there.
why won't you
He's
join?
going to be a support crew.
Why? Because
How can we convince you to join?
I don't want to throw minimum $2,000 away
How many views on this do we need to get for you to join?
to where we all get a cut of $2,000 each.
And then
That's
he's
a
in.
lot of views.
It's easy.
Okay, that's
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean,
yeah. I don't know, millions of views.
Why
I
do
don't
you
know how
think
this
it would be
works.
$2,000?
selling and buying.
He's talking fees.
Just the fees.
Because we're
fees
talking
alone,
about bringing
fees
these
alone is
cars
guaranteed
back.
loss.
We're talking about bringing these cars back.
I've been to enough of these now where I know you're not getting a deal on most of the stuff.
You're
and if
absolutely
Gary's going to try to bid against you, you're absolutely not getting a deal.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to
Friggin'
fucking
way.
throw away minimum $2,000. It's going to happen. And
You're
$2,000
saving on a plane ticket
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Thank God.
and a shitload of gas.
Oh man.
And a night in a hotel. Oh, I guess we have to stay somewhere on the way home.
We'll probably have to leave Saturday, drive for 4 or 5 hours, stay.
Till the cars overheat. That'll
Till-
decide
yeah.
where you guys stop
The
for the
first
night.
break-
Sleep
Down.
in an AutoZone
Yeah.
parking lot.
Hopefully still not in North
You'll
Carolina.
wait for
Walmart.
AutoZone to open up the next day.
Maybe the smart idea is to buy a van then.
Why?
There are smart ideas.
Somebody
So you
have
sleep-
something that can seat us all.
Yeah, so we can
Sleep in the van.
So you
Something
can
with a
die to
trailer
mold
hitch on
poisoning.
it, baby.
So you can die to mold poisoning.
Oh god.
A little black mold never hurt anybody.
Yeah, it does. That's literally the thing it does.
That's what kills them.
A little black mold. No, we're dead. That's it.
How are you going to get home from North Carolina?
I'm gonna either fly or jump in a car.
Support crew.
I'm
I
gonna,
mean,
I'm
he
gonna
needs-
need
he needs a
I'm gonna need
wrench.
help.
Gary
Yeah,
needs
he's gonna
help.
need help.
If
Everyone's
Matt ends
gonna
up going, Matt has showed a lot of interest in hiring me as well. So it's
You should make some money on this.
This is great.
I'm good with just
Esteban's
the
the
trip.
only one getting
I'm good
paid.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I'm the only one making out on it. You guys are fucked.
That's great. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wait till
Oh
I
my God.
buy a Volkswagen thing and bring it home and sell it for.
A Volkswagen thing.
Yes.
It could happen.
That's a
it won't
bad-
be me, but I mean, I want to go.
What
it's
color
like,
is it?
what's top
Red.
speed on that?
It's yellow, obviously.
47.
No, it's red.
No, it's yellow.
It's red.
Wait, is there one for sale?
Yes, it's
Yes,
red.
there's
We're
one
talking
in
about a
there.
specific
We're
thought-
talking about a
I
specific
thought,
car.
I thought we're taking, talking
not hypothetical.
hypotheticals.
There's one
You thought
in
like
the
a
auction.
Volkswagen quote unquote thing.
No. The thing, the car. But I was imagining a yellow one because that's what
All of them are yellow.
that's what what's her name drove in 51st Dates. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, they're all yellow except for this one.
How the fuck do you know that?
Because that was a good movie and it's orange.
It's
So-
orange. Okay. Well,
Fuck you guys. We were halfway there. You mixed red and yellow.
Both of
That's
those.
red.
Both of those
It's got
combined.
wheels.
That's
and
orange,
tires.
dude.
basic. It's got wheels and
This
tires.
is red.
Push bar.
That's orange.
We're
those two
looking at
colors
the
match.
attributes. Now, this is one.
There
I
is
wish we could
definitely
have it up
some
here.
red in the color orange. I'll give you that.
Laptop.
But there's also
so you
yellow.
can see what
So-
he's doing up there. We'll have to think about that.
Yeah. Big video screen.
This is
showing
a very
what he's got.
this is a very Americanized.
Oh
thing.
yeah, it was up
Yes,
there.
yes.
Up there,
Necessary.
so
It's very American.
That'd be the worst car to drive 12
Oh, it's
hours
a
in.
piece
They're
of shit.
all going to be terrible cars.
All gonna be the worst
There's
ones.
no way you could go 12 hours because the top speed is like
Wait,
55.
is it really 12 hours?
if not 47.
It's
To
something.
Greensboro, it's a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Let's
Solid.
let's map it out, folks.
At minimum.
I'm
12.
mapping it right now.
Greensboro.
really that?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be. That's what I said. I feel like some people are gonna.
Oh, it's 2 6-hour days of driving
They're
for
gonna
sure.
bitch out. What's it say? What does Waze say? Waze is the official. Greensboro.
I'm guessing
We are
10.4 hours.
476
9
miles.
9 hours and 42 minutes.
9.4. Okay.
That's not really 0.4.
No,
that's
it'd be
more like
0.75.
0.75, yeah.
Yep, 9 hours 20 minutes.
Oh, that's nothing. That's easy. That's easy money.
4.5 a day.
Yeah.
4.5 a day.
4.5 a day
That's
and a thing.
quick.
It's 12 hours a day.
Quick.
Yeah, this is going
Depending
this
on what you pay.
this
In a
this
Volkswagen.
assumes you're going the speed limit.
This assumes the speed
If
limit.
you're
Now,
going
you get a
half the
Model T,
if you're going half the
it's
speed,
twice that,
it's
18
twice
hours.
the yeah, exactly.
a Model T or a thing is
This
18
is also
hours.
this is probably cutting through like some crazy ass mountains too. So
also,
like,
you need something with enough power to go through the
like you're
yeah,
going behind
North-
semi trucks on
North
50 mile an
North
hour
Carolina,
downslopes.
Tennessee, West Virginia, absolutely mountains.
Okay, and
Yeah, you gotta have brakes for this trip. Too.
in all fairness, no one
No.
thought this out
You just need an engine
before
brake,
we agreed.
manual transmission.
We thought it out. We thought how horrible of an idea it was.
That's a horrible idea.
We knew it was bad.
This is a bad idea.
This is gonna make it fun though.
If you buy a convertible, do you have to drive it with the top down? I feel like that should be a rule.
Why would you ever put the top
I
up?
think if the weather's good, you're gonna do it anyway. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna make someone drive in the rain for
No.
8 hours with a top down.
But will that earn you an extra point in our scale?
Point. What's the scale? What's the point system?
We haven't-
What's the
We
reward?
never got to that.
You guys
We
never got.
to-
You get never determined that.
Yeah, we never got to. So what do you win? I know we're going to build a trophy,
We're gonna have a trophy.
and also you can be referred to as whatever you want for the entire year.
Winner gets the loser's car.
No. No.
He's hell, man.
Hey, I thought you guys
that's,
hated money. That's what it was called. I don't know.
well, I mean,
That's a Hail Mary loss for
yeah,
someone.
that
I'm
made me
in.
pucker.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm in.
He said no way.
That's not an option.
okay.
That's how many
So
Honda
what,
Civics
so
I could
add,
buy
some-
with that.
add something to win.
Imagine if you win though, then you can buy 20 Honda Civics.
How about winner gets to do a burnout in the loser's car?
No.
Oh, no, he's
Yeah,
also,
still
Mark
no.
says no.
I need that transmission.
I
for
gotta
resale.
sell that car. Yeah.
Also, Mark's going to pick a car that can't do a burnout.
Probably.
A VW thing, actually.
Yeah,
would be
no
kind of-
burnout.
No,
gonna
you
be
can do burnout just about anything.
Okay.
You park it up against a wall.
Minus the clutch. Yeah, minus
Yeah.
the clutch. Yeah, exactly.
Right before the transmission
So
goes.
I needed. So what other prizes could you win?
Oh, this is excellent. We should talk about this.
Gold chain, new wallet, ice machine.
You just looking at things around the room.
Yeah, what-
a buffet dinner at Legends.
Oh, at Legends. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh man.
There's no buffet at Legends.
Yeah, till you pay for it.
Okay. Oh gosh. What about? We still haven't really sussed out the point system either. So like
Yeah.
how you accumulate points. One, you have to make it.
Well,
better,
I think
so-
I think posting it on one page and having a poll is a good way to do that.
Oh, just a
Yeah, just
people's opinion. Of,
yeah,
Yeah.
just like
Which
whoever
car?
has the biggest account
the most likes.
posts
Yeah.
all the pictures of the cars and then puts a poll at the end. Pick the one that you like the most, the one that wins after 2 days or something. I don't know. Well, you guys can post the cars immediately, so by the time we get back, whoever has the
the most
highest,
likes.
yeah,
Well, it'll be linked through this podcast, too. So.
yeah.
He's gonna buy a Hemi Cuda.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
Maybe.
cooler than somebody's
Volks.
Prowler.
maybe.
See, there, I did see a red Prowler for sale. You take them front bumper things off; those things look sweet.
Yep.
Problem is, none of us except for maybe Bryn can fit in that car.
No.
Yes, you need to be. Yeah.
And it probably won't make it home.
Well, I'm definitely bringing accessories. So like carbon fiber wing,
Some decals.
What, you're going to bolt some stuff.
Oh, so
Right
you,
in-
so you
Right
want a
in
little.
the auction.
You're gonna load these in your carry-on.
Gosh.
I'm gonna ship them down there right to the hotel.
Oh, my goodness.
All to the hotel.
Yeah.
This is going to be a van.
Maybe a
just
couple
waiting.
sets of wheels.
Oh my goodness. I hadn't
You don't even know what
considered
you're buying yet.
accessories.
Doesn't matter. I got plenty of something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Carbon fiber
well,
wing for
wheels
his,
have different bolt patterns, so
But if buy a Trans Am or a Camaro, put those wheels on.
You can supercharge a car in a parking lot.
okay.
too.
So Trans Am and a Camaro have like 10 by 120 whatever, which fits only those fucking cars.
So then I buy a Trans Am or a Camaro.
Okay, there you go.
Oh man.
Nay, now
Whatever,
you
whatever.
guys now you have contention.
narrowed it down.
Or I have the wheels down there already, and then he buys a car that needs wheels, and I happen to already have them.
Well, now you're just helping out your competitor.
Not when I upcharge them.
Yep. Everything's for sale for the right price.
I just hope that at some point you overbid me on your own car
He ends up having to buy it.
and I dump it on you.
It's a nice car.
Which one?
All of them.
That Jag? Probably not.
I might
No, the
bid on a
Jag's actually a nice car.
Yeah, Jag's a good car.
Hey, you think it'll make it back? You don't think it'll make it back, Mark?
I think the Jag.
I don't think any Jag.
Would make it back.
Yeah, I don't make it back.
I mean, it's got new tires on it.
Okay.
Doesn't it have
I
low
mean-
miles too?
120.
Hmm.
1,000.
120.
120 is the end of life for a Jag. Let me
I-
tell you.
I'm
It's got,
tell you though.
dude, it has brand new tires on it.
Okay, I like that.
What's
From
the coolest car? in here right
2020.
now?
That I bought for $50.
Okay.
No, I technically ended up paying $100 for them.
Okay.
And they were decent at that point in time.
Well, 3 of them were.
Yeah.
But one of them doesn't match.
Just don't look at the
So one's
passenger
from
side.
2024.
What the hell are you even talking about right now?
The one's from 2024. 3 are from 2020. All brand new though.
All brand new.
None of them are brand new.
He was sold that they were brand new.
In
I was
2020.
told that they're brand new, so
Yeah.
you're gonna know that they're brand new.
Right on.
Yeah. I mean, they look good.
Put
I'm not
a
buying it.
quarter in the tread and you'll see.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm not buying a Jag.
Okay, so he's not buying a Jag.
If you
We
buy a
want
Jag,
something with
if you buy a Jag, my deal still stands. I get the Jag man tattoo. But here's the thing: if I buy a Jag,
Yeah.
you must
No.
No, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm
You
not
just
interested
stop right
That's
there.
too easy. Jags are so cheap, and you would gladly buy another cheap Jag.
to get someone.
Like it's
tattooed.
just
Yeah, to
there's
force
no
someone to get
there's
the
no
tattoo of
loss.
Jag.
What a
for you.
story, though. That's a
What do
tattoo
you
with
mean?
a
How is that a?
story.
Oh, my buddy who has a ton of Jaguars bought another Jaguar, so I got a tattoo that says Jagman. Doesn't make any sense
That's it. That's the whole story.
I have just as many Jags as you guys do.
Yeah.
right now because you decided to. No,
No,
technically
you
you
have
own
two.
two
Nope, not in my name.
Not
No,
two.
that's a fact. That's
in
a legal
association
fact.
to your name.
Okay.
Maybe. We're all related somehow.
Wow.
There's not enough cars up there for me to.
There's nothing on here yet, but honestly, like
Something with
if
parts.
I
Give it
was
time.
if I was in this bed, you know what I would be bidding on is this Camaro,
Which one?
Yeah.
The V8.
the '99 Z28 SS.
SS. Yes, that was.
There was only
solid
3,000
choice.
of those made
In that year for that month
in that color.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That month, specific month.
There were
Either
only
way.
300 manual convertibles.
That's
made.
how few people wanted it.
Okay, that's a different
Not
number.
anymore. Now people want them.
Of course
Demand's
they
high.
did.
Apparently, not a lot.
And that's a manual.
Holy shit! This one's a black manual with a black top.
Same as his.
Yeah, the
Same
black
as mine.
Exactly.
Yeah, different year. More. There was more of those made.
It doesn't have the numbers.
Does it have? Well, how many numbers are on those? Does it even say in the description?
The VIN is the same length for every car after like.
He's saying how many were made.
You think I'm asking how many numbers are in the VIN?
Yes,
Oh my God.
That's the 99.
99.
So it has the LS one, right?
Yeah, that was 98 and up.
And it was an SS, right? Those are both $10,000 to $14,000 cars.
No.
I bet it goes for 18.
No.
No, they're like 7.
7,000?
Yeah,
Absolutely
a
not.
99.
Dang.
No way.
This
A
is
99
Harry,
Z20. How
This
many
one's
miles are
this
on it?
one's rarer than yours.
Which one?
One of 365.
What?
Only 365 Camaro SSs were produced in '99 with the 6-speed manual transmission.
Rare.
Oh, not getting that for 7.
Yeah, that's going for a lot.
It's difficult to give an exact number. It's the same fucking thing. You can literally just enter Camaro style here, and it's hey, it's difficult to have the exact number. They're all rare. No,
Well, still manual transmission.
There's shit tons of them.
there are a fuck ton of them. You can
Yeah.
swap them and do
People
whatever you want.
lift them and mud bog them. There's
Exactly.
a shit ton of them.
There's
How
a
many
shit
are
ton.
left?
365.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
For each year, there's only 300 left.
Okay.
Mid
Okay,
300s.
so maybe that's.
But I mean, I like the body style of mine better than that one.
The rarity of the 6-speed manual transmission makes finding a black convertible even harder.
Oh,
Alright,
so you're
type
just
in-
looking at the color convertible?
Type in how
I
many.
I looked up year
manual.
convertible black manual.
Well, mine's total manuals.
How many manuals?
Yeah,
No,
just
manuals is 365. That's what it says right here. This is separate from the color thing.
Oh.
So black on black convertible SS in manual is probably one of like 20.
Oh, jeez. I
Dang.
can't believe there's only 365.
with the
manuals.
Dale Earnhardt signature.
How much
too.
horsepower? It would it beat your car?
No, those have 320.
Oh yeah, that,
Yeah, something like, where is it? Oh yeah, right there, 220. No, it would not be my car. The automatic Ram Air WS6 Trans Am might have been able,
WS6.
because those did 13.2, 13.0 on the quarter mile. They were underrated. On
those
horsepower.
are only like 20 grand.
Those were less. I had one for $10,000. Mine was 99.
Yeah, back in 2001.
That would have been brand new back then,
Yeah. Amazing.
and I didn't have a license then. So
Whatever.
Mel's like, man, I was already working on my
was I?
retirement.
I was
Yeah,
already
dude,
39 years old. Look at me in my glasses.
I was 39.
Look at how big your text is.
And he put on his glasses. To
You
look at
you
it.
actually made it smaller. You made it. Did you get embarrassed?
No, I didn't touch it. No, there's 2 phones. You might have been looking at this one.
Oh,
That could have been this one.
is half the text on that one and the other?
I put the other half. Oh yeah, that's
Holy.
exactly. See, there you go. That's it.
Different
That's
sizes.
it. I've got size 36 font and size 24. I can make it smaller.
You should own a Jag.
No, I like it bigger. You know what? I'm gonna make mine bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mel,
just
you
zoom
should
in.
buy a Jag.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
to be in with you guys.
Yeah, you should buy an XJR.
Nobody should buy a Jag.
Nobody.
There we go.
Why?
No.
Brand new either.
You don't regret yours?
I now have made mine just as big.
Do you regret your Jaguar?
No.
I don't regret mine. Mine was a fucking
What
steal.
is your take?
Yeah, but
What is
yours was
your take?
too.
If you were going, and
That's
you're
it.
getting this
It's only
thing
good
brand-
because it was
We
a
got
steal.
multiple things going on here. Wait, what,
But I mean, all of
what
them
is
are
this
steals.
argument first?
What? And he's like, no one should own a Jag. And I said, well, why not? Do you regret your Jag? He said, no. And I said, I don't regret mine.
I don't regret any of my Jags.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's still different for you.
It's
Why
longevity.
is it different for me?
Because you can buy 20 of them at $10,000 each and not give a shit.
I mean, you still regret it.
How is that a level of regret?
Exactly. You buy we buy a $10,000 Jag, but it's worth $8. It's a hit. You don't care. That's the difference. We're not saying that it was a loss, though. We're saying that we got ours at a deal, and that's his argument. Is
Because ours were a deal is why we don't regret them.
No, those are nice cars. What's nicer? Give me a 2012 that's nicer than your Jag. Boom.
My BMW X5.
X5.
Absolutely not. Then your Jag?
When you say nicer, do you mean like, what if you throw the word reliable in there?
Well, his is leaking oil all over
No,
the
it's
place.
not. It's not anymore. No, it's not.
Wait, the
And
BMW
also
or the
his
Jag?
is still.
Yours leaks oil?
Mine only leaks oil if I pull in the driveway forward. If I back in,
All right, but let's go back.
doesn't
Both
leak
of them
anything.
leaked oil at some point.
and my
So
Jag,
hands down, they're
and
both
his-
at the
his-
same value.
Same
in terms of
reliability.
leaking
His has
Same
oil.
been-
reliability.
His has been his did it first.
that's just because we knew it longer.
No, mine. Yours has been leaking since the moment you got it. Mine. It's what our cars
If
are both
I
2012.
back
They
in-
existed in the same era.
If I back in, I don't leak at all.
Okay, well I don't leak at all either.
Well, then
Okay, reliability is equal. Like
No.
full circle, we got back to the same fucking thing.
My buttons aren't sticky.
mine aren't anymore.
Neither's reliable. We're on the same.
Yeah. All right. Well, good.
When you look at them, which is a better looking car?
Depends on what you want.
What, the BMW? I mean, my chick doesn't want my Jag.
Dang.
How about squeaks and rattles?
Does she want my BMW?
Yeah,
Oh. When?
she doesn't want to drive a boat.
So what you're saying is a grown woman wants his car,
Yeah.
and a grown man wants a Jaguar.
No, I'm a
But
grown.
that's
I'm
not
a
what
grown
I'm
man.
saying.
What?
I'm a grown man. I like my car. If I had to pick between the two, I'd buy mine again.
What if his was all-wheel drive?
If I had to pick between the two, I'd buy mine again.
Do you guys want all-wheel drive?
Yeah,
you're just stupid
I live
for
in
it.
Michigan in the winter, and I have a daily and then a non-daily. So yeah, my daily's probably going to be all-wheel drive,
Okay, now we solved this argument. Now, what were you guys
or
arguing
at
about?
least front-wheel
I was
drive.
just asking Bryn what his if he were going with us, what you'd be looking into.
Brand would.
Bryn
al-
I
Bryn
will,
almost
I will
was
start off with not a Jaguar or a BMW.
Okay.
Good
Neither.
choices.
But no, definitely
Not
not,
a
BM
woman's or a man's
No,
car.
a BMW for what you'd be looking to spend on it. Like fuck, no one wants a BMW at that price.
I
But
don't-
I think the best car that you can get is anything with an LT1 or an LS1.
Reliability.
Or another Mini Cooper.
No, those are super unreliable.
But you might not,
but that would be fun. And
but
if-
you might not win
It
the
would-
challenge.
Yeah,
You
well,
might
that's
get
true.
home, but you might
That's
not
true.
win.
Or
I'm
a
all right with
Toyota
that.
MR2 Spider.
see,
If that was
Okay.
for sale.
these kind of auctions don't have a lot of Japanese cars. You're lucky to find one. There was a
CRX.
no, there was a CRX, and then there was the
I love a CRX.
GTR. Was it a GTR? It was a GTR.
Oh
right?
yeah, with the body kit thing.
It didn't have a body kit, but it was a Spec V or something. It was a rare one.
Yeah.
That'd be those like too expensive. They,
But
they
there
still
was
have
two.
problems.
There was two cars. This is classic cars and like '90s
So-
muscle cars.
See, I guess I'm torn on like what would be
Definitely going to be Mini
affordable.
Coopers there though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're valid. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying the LS1 and LT1 is going to be guaranteed get you home.
Yeah,
So-
I think a Mini Cooper would get you home.
Dude, they have the ones that are real cheap like that. A lot of them had really bad water pump issues that they'll just seize up on you and explode.
They all have issues.
Exactly. But
So maybe just a C5 Corvette.
dude, easy peasy.
Money.
Just-
Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Just rip, and then go home, and,
And-
it'll and I could drive it into the ditch, and it would make its way out.
Rip it in the mountains on the way back too.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Pop up headlights.
To be fair though, I still think a Mini Cooper would be really fun. I'm just saying
It would be
guaranteed.
fun. The resale's not there.
I'm not saying don't buy a Mini Cooper. I'm saying the LS1 and LT1 are guaranteed to get you there.
that's a
Way higher
high
percentage than a
likelihood.
Mini Cooper could probably
Yeah,
make it. I'm
you-
not saying Mini Cooper's not going to make it.
You don't really need coolant or oil. In it.
In the LS, yeah.
And we
Yeah.
have seen C5.
You could drop a
go
cylinder and it'll
reasonable.
still make it.
Didn't you almost buy a
was it?
C5 Z06
It
with
was a
191,000
Z06.
miles on it?
All the miles. It had all the miles.
Fully
But
ripped on.
The
It's
price was
been-
right.
Yeah.
Ish. I mean, not so right I bought it, but it was in the neighborhood for sure. And
Was it in the neighborhood?
Good condition.
It was in good condition, lots of miles.
Remember that one?
You could
yeah, it was a
swap
black
that
one.
motor,
black,
though.
black with tan, I think. Did
Yeah.
it have tan interior?
Yeah, 17-ish or something.
That's
I
how
don't
much?
know.
That was the price.
I think
That's
in the neighborhood. It was something. in
for
the
200,000 miles.
Yeah, well, when you say it that way, I mean,
$3,000 more, you get 50,000 miles.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
150,000 less miles for $3,000 more, probably.
Yeah.
There's that.
And
I
a
mean,
clean-
yeah,
and
at
a
20,
clean title.
20,000 will almost get you a lowish mid to mid mileage
Yeah.
Z06. So
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
He was asking a lot. That's why.
10,000 in a clean car like that, yeah, and then pull the motor and fix it for sure.
So,
Might have ran forever.
I might
I could see
LS1.
that. Would it be
LS1.
exciting? Are you going to get the most votes or likes on the thing? Absolutely not.
I mean, no, I
feel like-
I think that's a crapshoot.
But if you do Gary's move where you pull in a full fucking body kit, lower it and rims, yeah,
And
you
a wing.
might
No.
walk out.
if you end
make
up,
it a drift car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I think it's
off.
Swap it out real quick.
Yeah.
you're
It could be a
hacksawing
total.
things.
It could be totally. You have no idea what they're gonna buy. C5 Corvette beats, I think, Camaro and Trans Am, right? Like if everyone just ends up with a bunch of Camaros
Not like
and
a
Trans Ams,
not like a 70, not like a like
no,
a late
like
70s
like
Trans Am.
like an 80s or 90s one, like the one that you got and up. Like a C5 Corvette beats all of those.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
Sure,
He's
but
saying a-
I think like a Bandit like will
no,
beat,
no,
beats
that's
everybody.
a different level of car. That's
Yeah.
no, I meant the one that you got for sale at Camaro, not yours.
Oh.
Trans Am down
Yeah,
there.
the-
No, that
is
is king.
Or
Yeah.
Gen
that
4.
beats everything. We're talking
Yeah.
about.
My goal is not to win.
Okay.
Your
It's
goal
to
is
make
get
it home.
He's gonna make it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
would,
do we-
you know what would make you home, or what would get you home reliably with less money? A plane ticket.
Oh. no. Not
My goal is to get home with an adventure.
Yes, we're gonna
I'm
have
thinking if you could find like a cobalt powered dune buggy that is bare bones basic,
A
but
Cobalt,
all the brakes and the motor and everything.
like a Cobalt SS, is what you're talking about?
Yeah, like a Cobalt, like a
Supercharger
2-liter
turbo.
turboed, fucking hand built dune buggy.
Well, they do have
That's well done.
They have a Crossfire, which is basically the same thing.
Crossfire could be. I don't know. That's a.
I don't think I'd fit in a crossfire.
It's a reliable / unreliable era of Chrysler.
Yeah.
Crossfire.
You don't know what you're getting.
And it's really, that's the Mercedes.
And if your keys weigh too much,
Oh,
you
that
die.
thing. No, yeah, you'll fit in a
that's
Crossfire.
It
Yeah.
shuts off and you're like,
I
oh, this
fit
is a
in
mountain
one.
turn.
They're not.
I didn't
It
know.
won't be very comfortable,
Done.
Yeah.
but you'll fit in it.
But it's not a what was it?
It's a
SRT
SR,
6?
yeah, SRT 6,
I could see
and the
me
coupe
buying
is
that.
Way cooler.
It was a unique car.
It's just I remember these having like the most atrocious dash. Yeah, look at this fucking pile of shit.
Oh wow. Sorry.
I'm really.
Anyone
Oh,
who
this
has-
one looks. This one looks fucking mint on the
How
inside.
many
Though. Holy
miles
shit!
are on that? Maybe that's out of my budget.
Yeah, it might. It might be
200,000?
no miles. It looks like it looks new.
Brand new.
Even though this is a convertible car, it's going to be more of a convertible before I'm done with it.
Oof. Oh man.
Now I don't
You
think
take
I
the
don't.
windshield
I
off.
don't. I don't think these came with black wheels, but I know for a fact
Take
these
everything
cars,
off.
the
Doors.
wheels would corrode real
Hood.
bad. So maybe they're refinished. But if they're not,
Fenders.
like this thing is
Streamlined.
mint.
Oh man.
This thing looks really
is,
good because usually these headlights are really foggy
Just the
too on all of them.
It's a horrible idea.
There's no
mean, I
way that
guess
this
there are
dash,
ways
this
to
interior
win.
is this clean, and it's high mileage. This is a new car.
I still like the Bill Blast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lincoln.
Me too.
Yeah,
What?
There's one there Thursday.
Yeah.
Bill Blast Lincoln.
Bill Blast Lincoln, the blue and white.
the glass
a
blinking.
mark.
That might not make it home though.
Five. or
talking
No,
something.
that will make it. Maybe.
Why? Because of the awesome reliability of the
The
9.2 liter.
The Ford 9. I don't know.
What are you
a
talking
460 is.
That one right there.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark 5.
Mark 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
79.
that thing's
This one,
a
yeah.
solid like 8,000 pounds.
Why do
So
you want
comfortable.
this?
Bill Blast, baby.
It's a cool car
Comfort.
ish.
Comfort.
Yeah. It's comfort.
Comfort.
Because
over
that's a pimp's car, dude.
It's a land yacht for sure.
It's got 4-wheel drum brakes.
Yeah.
No, there's solidly discs up front.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if it has drums.
What-
at
what
all four
engine's in it?
corners.
Front and rear leaf springs.
It's a V8
Wait, does it say-
400,
400.
Oh, 400. Oh, okay. Well,
What year?
79.
that's the best year.
Oh, it does have disc brakes.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Upgrade.
If it lists them in the ad,
And it's
That's a
legit.
big deal. That's a big deal, though.
Yeah, it must be real.
That's a
How many? You know what?
That's 1 in 100.
I need some stats on this car. How many Bill Blast editions did they make?
What the hell
So
is
when I
a
buy
Bill?
this-
What
this
is
car
a
is no
Bill
longer in
Blast?
my.
Oh, now he's suddenly.
If
off
he's
of
looking at it,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Bill Blast Lincoln's.
It's a
Oh, because
79
I'm looking at it, you don't
black
want it
and black.
anymore.
I just would stay away from it.
I'm looking at every car.
Or do you
No.
bid on it?
Well, I'm not saying anymore.
6,720
Dang, that's a
in
lot.
1979.
Bill Blast editions?
A total of 6,720 Bill Blast Edition Lincoln Continental Mark V coupes
what
were
is
produced
that
in
edition?
1979.
Oh.
Nautical thing.
That is so many. Finished in white over midnight blue metallic. Came with the Bill Blast. Came with matching two-tone upholstery and accent straps, piping, and buttons. The nautical theme proved
159
popular.
horsepower.
That's a nautical theme.
400 cubic inch motor.
Why? Because it's blue and white.
6.6 liters, 159 horsepower.
Dude, solid.
Yeah, this
What
is
is-
this
what
is
is going-
70s. This is 70s.
Yeah, 79.
It's just
70
crazy.
late 70s is the peak of smog laws and just like no power and giant
Yeah,
engines.
just fully restricted.
Like
minimum gas.
My
Do you know who Bill Blast is?
No fucking.
Maximum gas, probably.
Who is Bill Blast?
Well, yeah, somehow dumping gas, but it's producing no
He's
gas.
a like one of those design boys.
Designer.
Yeah, he's a clothing designer.
An American fashion designer.
Bill Blast,
Like
baby.
getting a Nautica edition
Yeah, that
minivan.
seems
or
weird.
an Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer.
He must have not been very
That's a
good.
fine- if there's a solid, you find an Eddie Bauer edition Ford Expedition
Get
for
it.
sale.
Get your hands
Well,
on
we
it.
Oh, he was.
We had an excursion.
He was.
we had an excursion.
No, this is why he
Oh,
was
the
so
excursion.
successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a pioneer in
there.
employing the business
Oh,
strategy
yeah,
of
wasn't-
licensing his
Wait,
design.
did that sell? Because it was
So he would
making a lot of
license
stuff.
the design and have and mass
Long
produce a
time
shit
ago,
out of
it's
it.
gone.
All right.
Yeah, it did
He
sell.
was a business guy.
Who? Bill Blast?
Blast.
Yeah.
He was the pioneer of employing a business strategy of licensing his designs. He came up with it.
He was an entrepreneur.
Yeah, he was more of an entrepreneur than he was a designer. That's for sure.
Okay.
So now you know who he is.
Now I want one.
Well, now Google has told me who he is. Sure.
Are you gonna remember it?
Why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
No, it looks comfortable.
Yeah, in 3 months when I buy one, I'll be like, you know who
That's
Bill
something that
Blast
drives
is?
He's gonna be
either
like,
a
"No,
lawyer or
I-
someone
no, I
who's going to
fucking
murder
don't."
Someone.
Yeah. The trunk.
Like that's got the size for a
not
couple bodies.
What I would say.
At least a couple bodies in the back.
I think it's a good car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty sweet car, but you have to have kind of like a
Wait,
sailboat.
you think it's a
yacht.
cool car or a good car?
The Lincoln is a terrible car.
Terrible.
I think it's cool.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
hideaway
not the
headlight.
question
Give me a number 1 through 10
of what.
of how cool it is.
Of how likely it's to make it home?
Sure, both coolness and likely to make it home.
I think it's an 8.
Likely to make it
Cool.
home? -3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
No.
is this a challenge? Because that
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
Hold on.
I would give it a
Yes.
solid 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
this
should
is-
buy it
this
for
is
sure.
making it happen.
Yeah.
I think it's a 6.
Yeah, this is making it.
A 6 of making it home?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Ford
should definitely
400.
buy that.
Plenty of auto parts stores gonna have stuff to support.
So you're saying it's not making it home?
Where is a Ford 400?
Coyote.
Yeah, everything's
Not a coyote.
No, it's nothing.
It's a precursor to the Fox body.
It's probably something they threw in just that car that you'll never find parts for.
Yeah, I bet this. I agree with that.
What did the
Absolutely.
Bandit have in it?
That had a
Had a-
that had a Chevy. You could get a 400 in there. These would be
oh
different.
yeah, that's not a Coyote. That's a Bandit engine.
Nope.
That's a Bandit.
It's a Bandit.
I'm looking at a Bandit.
That's
right
an
there.
Oldsmobile 400 right there.
Do you remember that? What was the engine that came in the '67 Lincoln Continental?
The 460.
Was it
Yeah.
a 460?
Yeah,
MEL 460.
You couldn't give
the
that away.
Mel 460.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, you couldn't give that away.
the guy
I
that-
ended up giving it away with a free transmission.
Yeah, but he only took it because he wanted the
He
alternator.
wanted yeah.
For the
Yeah.
alternator.
We're like, you can have the alternator. You have to take the engine and transmission.
Yeah.
You have to take this garbage. You know what he did? He went to the apartments down the street, unbolted the alternator, and
Just
dumped the
roll it
rest.
out.
I didn't care as long as he took it.
Take
I didn't
out
want
of
it.
here. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
No one wants it.
Yeah, he drove away with it, right? I put it in his truck of his bed.
Yeah, perfect.
The truck of his bed.
Yeah, that was truck. I know.
Oh yeah,
No, whatever.
whatever.
Okay.
Same thing.
So you're not gonna give us any clue of what you're actually looking at.
There's not enough
Absolutely
cars on
not.
there. I
There's
bet.
not
He,
enough
I bet he
cars.
doesn't even know what he wants yet. I bet out of the list right now, he's looking at a Camaro.
Now I'm looking at 2 Camaros.
No, 2 Camaros. See,
Three.
that's right.
3?
Do they get any kind of like?
Yeah, there's
movie cars?
two Z28s.
Like any crazy?
Yeah, they had one.
publicity?
They had the truck from the new Borderlands movie there.
Okay.
The tank that was in
I
there.
And
think
the red
someone-
the red Mustang.
Yeah, the red
that-
Mustang from Kick-Ass.
that Mel broke.
Do you see Kick-Ass?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
badass.
Mel broke it.
Mel broke
the
the
hood
hood.
right off of it.
Actually,
If anyone
Were
bought
you
that
just-
vehicle,
you were
this
kinda
man is
jiggling it?
responsible for your
Yeah,
hood.
he literally broke the hood.
And then he walked away with no remorse.
Yes.
No, see, what
He didn't
happened
even
was
he didn't even feel bad about it.
It might have been broken on the set. We don't know.
It 100% was broken on set.
Yeah, it was broken on
No,
set.
when you open it and pieces fell off, then Gary kicked the pieces under the car.
Oh my gosh.
I am not an accessory to this.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
man.
should we start by saying the car's build out was a piece of shit though?
No, it was actually pretty good.
Was it?
The doors
In
were.
real-
No,
In
no.
reality?
Mechanically, probably.
Mechanically, it was good. It had
Cosmetically,
supercharger.
Something.
Supercharger?
Well, I mean, those things have to go on a certain way if they
No
want
more.
to
No
keep
more.
starting.
No.
No hood latches.
The hood latches were stick on.
Well, broken off now.
It was the hood
And
hinges.
stick on.
Yeah.
The hood hinges were.
Broken off.
Done.
And the hood was like not structural,
No.
so it was real.
So
Oh
this-
no! It had suicide doors or Lamborghini
It had
Butterfly.
butterfly doors.
Okay,
Whatever.
I've lost all respect already. Then
It was red mist.
that was rough.
Red, is that what
He wasn't the
The
hero.
the movie car was great, but
It
owning
was
it
the
in
movie
real
car.
life
No, it was-
would be.
it was-
no, but like in the movie, it's great. But
Yeah.
like in
In
real
real
life,
life.
it's probably.
Oh,
just a
that's
giant
every
you
car
don't
though.
want
Like the Supra from Fast and Furious wasn't even a turbo car.
No.
That's true.
They had the real one from the movie at the Autorama.
Now,
like,
what about
a
the
few years ago.
F-150 Lightning though? That was legit.
That was a real Lightning because that was an easy
And
common
it
car
doesn't
to
make
get.
Fast
sense.
and
Fast and
It's
Furious.
great. It's the greatest.
What was the black guy's purple car?
Eclipse?
Yeah.
That was yeah, it was in a
That was the second
Wasn't
one.
it?
GT Spider.
second movie.
I like that one.
You like the
That was the
Eclipse?
worst one
That was
ever.
that was literally
That
the
was my
worst
favorite car. Remember he got it going backwards, going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was the Mitsubishi.
Oh, I thought they both.
No, he set. Well, I guess they're technically both Mitsubishi. It was the Lancer, the Evo that did it. No, he
Evo X.
said that he learned it from him,
Oh.
but he didn't do it in that Eclipse because he can't.
And then they ended up going to outer space.
How you get it?
That
yeah.
was much later in a Fiero.
Oh man.
Yeah,
All right.
in scuba
7
suits.
movies later.
What about Suki's S2000? The hot pink that shot hot pink flames too.
That was cool. Yeah.
All of them are better than that purple Mustang or that purple Mitsubishi.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I mean, that was the
Either way,
thing though.
moral of the
Just rice
story
it out.
is
That's ricing out a car.
steer clear of movie cars. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, don't touch the hoods on movie
It's
cars.
movie magic, is what it is.
Smoke,
Well-
That's the
mirrors.
deal.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end our podcast.
All right.
Steer clear of movie cars.
There. Yes.
I agree.
Steer clear of movie cars. All
I
right,
agree.
folks, yeah.
All right,
Let's see what happens.
Are we stopping?
that's it.